welcome to the first Car Club podcast where UW Car Club members come to talk about cars. I'm Gus.
I'm Michael.
I'm Nolan.
I'm Brad.
And I'm Emilio.
Okay, so first up on the list of topics to talk about, what is your favorite car that you're ashamed to like?
How do we do this? The Roto?
Yeah, you want to start?
No, let's start down there. Easy way out.
Well, you were prepared with that.
Yeah, I guess.
Start.
If someone has something, they should.
Alright, so Fiat 500 Abarth. I really like the way it sounds. I don't know how they did it, but I really like it. It's just like this peppy little car. Whenever I hear it running up the Ave, I'm like, oh, it's an Abarth.
I've seen that Abarth.
Isn't the bar
It does sound
Yeah, it's
so
the black Abarth that's always running up the Ave.
I've seen
If
that
you're
white one,
if you're watching this, join the club.
I mean, like, I just rented a Fiat like 2 days ago, but not the
Wait,
Abarth.
when?
Wasn't it a Versa?
Huh?
Wasn't it a Versa?
Yeah, I had a Versa, but then I had to rent one from the airport to get home. It's pretty good. Like, the seats are nice.
Oh.
But
Was it the 6 speed or was it?
no, it's just an auto.
It's probably comfortable to sit in, right? But that it's so tall. Like I bet it handles really
It
weird.
feels like it just feels really short. Like I feel like if you rip the e-brake, it'll just spin out like instantly. Like
Yeah.
not even like a little. It'll just be like, woo.
So your MR2?
Yeah.
Oh. I feel like if I was gonna get a car,
We're done.
if I was gonna get a car like that, I would rather have a Mini Cooper rather
Yeah.
than.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say for mine. Was
You know what
I,
the problem is though? Have you noticed the new Mini Coopers aren't even small anymore?
No, they're
No,
not.
yeah.
It's
The
horrible.
newest generation are huge.
they made the like taillights bigger so that it looks smaller proportionally, but like it just makes everything look bigger.
It just has a weird face now.
Yeah.
Like the Mini Cooper's almost as big as the X series in some
Yeah.
cases. You know, it's ridiculous.
That's weird.
They're so fun to drive though. I delivered pizzas in one over the summer, and like
Dope.
that was gonna be the one that I'm sort of ashamed to like because it was just the base model, like 2010, I think. It was so much fun, even though it had no power and like literally zero torque.
I guess that's good though. That means they haven't changed much because like, you know, back in like the 60s when they came out, they were like, the base models were the fun ones. People are still
Mhm.
modding them today.
Yeah.
Mighty Car Mods.
Back
Yeah.
in the day, they were also a lot smaller.
Oh,
like
so
Yeah.
much.
I think the wheels were like that big, something
Yeah.
ridiculous like that. Yeah.
I think we're concluding that the Abarth is so irrelevant. We talk about a Mini now.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
that's the point of this topic.
Yeah. Don't buy on the Barth.
All right,
Sorry,
Michael.
Fiat.
Oh man, I said the 2015 Kia Optima. I don't know.
Is that the one with 287
dope.
horsepower?
Is it?
It's like the one that's like really high on the commercial. I'm like, why is it at 287?
I don't know.
Is
Like
it really?
I don't know how much power it has, but I just know that I saw it on the street and I was like, wow, that actually looks really, really nice. Like, what is that? And I'm like, look at the badge. It says Kia. I was like, what?
That sounds
Yeah.
exactly like a Kia car commercial.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Like, what kind of car do you think you're in? Mercedes? No, it's
No,
Kia.
it's Kia.
I see that
Yeah.
commercial where they're like, our Kia can't park itself, but for the amount you save,
Oh, yeah.
you can have anyone park it for you.
That's pretty good.
I mean, that is.
That's a good point.
I mean,
I've
they're
actually-
not even that cheap now, though. Like,
Just-
Yeah.
I guess the Optima probably is.
I've actually never driven one, but I mean, I don't know. I just from what I can see, it looks really nice, and
Mhm.
I would DD it for sure.
Does Kia have a sport division?
No,
No,
but they're new.
no.
The Hyundai Genesis,
I
like
see
the
that
big
now.
sedan,
Mhm.
has like a handle or like handling by Lotus. Like they hired
Really?
the guys from Lotus to do the handling on the big sedan. Yeah, and I guess it's like fine,
Huh.
apparently.
I drove a 13 Optima, and it was garbage. Like,
Oh,
it's
really?
nice. It looks nice on the outside, and it's comfortable on the inside, but it's nothing fun.
Staying true to their Kia
Yeah.
tradition.
They might have changed over the past few years, though. I don't know. This one had, like, 140 horsepower, maybe.
Well, that's the thing. It's like
Yeah.
Hondas have like 150, yet they're still a blast to
Yeah,
drive. You
yeah.
know? So it's not.
Torque.
It's not always in the horsepower. You know.
It's all about VTEC.
It'd be nice if they had Kias though that had a lot more horsepower because they look so good. Like it'd be a
Yeah.
good cruiser.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was going to go Kia, I'd already get a Genesis. But that
Yeah.
goes against the point of this whole topic. We're just thinking of alternatives to everyone's car.
Speaking of Genesis, you guys should check out our YouTube video, our one takes.
Oh,
Gotta
what
put
a-
it in the plug.
What a clean
Mhm.
shout out.
Oh yeah. Shout out to
Just a
UW Car
smooth
Club.
transition right there.
Nolan.
Hmm?
Do you have a car?
I said Mini Cooper.
I said
You
the
said
Mini
the Mini
Cooper,
Cooper.
base Mini Cooper with the automatic.
You like the,
I don't prefer the automatic, but it was
What?
fine.
Wait, so you prefer the base over the S?
No, I'm just saying I like the car. It was
Okay,
fun.
okay.
That's
Fair
a
enough.
quick car. I was
Yeah.
in a Mini Cooper.
Oh, yeah,
It's a
they're
quick
fast.
They're very
car.
light.
Yeah,
They're still really
fast.
light.
They're only like the S is only 5,000 now.
Wait,
What?
Well, if you have high mileage on them, though, they're like a nightmare to
Really?
own. Yeah, they after
Like-
60,000 miles, it's just everything goes
like
down.
every other European
It is a
car.
BMW.
Yeah.
We just need Will
I'm
here to
just
tell
kidding.
us otherwise.
Yeah.
William, you please don't kill me.
I mean, it's a BMW, so it's super reliable.
So, yeah. Up until 50,000 miles.
Yeah.
Oh, your headlights out? That's $9,000 to fix.
We still don't have to worry about changing turn signal bulbs.
Yeah.
Had to throw it in there.
Oh, yeah. Probably only has one brake light working. Shout out to the M5. JK.
What about you, Brad?
Well, this summer I was really surprised. I went to Wisconsin. We had a rental car, and it was a new Impala.
Ooh.
And I wouldn't consider it like a car that I really like, but it drove surprisingly well.
Mm.
It wasn't a base model. It had, I forget what size V6 in it, but you could hoon in that thing, and you could brake traction. It was automatic, and it had one of those like sport modes, and you could brake traction really easily.
Is that the one in Drive?
No, that's
No,
the Impala SS.
That's the older
Yeah.
one.
No, they're still making them.
The cop
The
car one,
SS.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
That is
pretty
one thing I want
quick.
to talk about, Joe, just real quick, is that American car companies have definitely come a long way, even
Yeah.
since like the early 2000s. Like,
Like my
it's
Mustang.
pretty, it's pretty remarkable. Like even like 2001, 2002, like it's a huge increase in quality.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The new Cadillac CTS is supposed to be like the best.
Oh yeah.
It's the best.
It's the best.
It's basically the Escalade motor in a car that weighs like half as much.
You know, wait, it's not the Escalade motor. It's the Corvette motor, isn't it? The new CTS-Vs.
Is it new? Oh, really?
It's
Is it
the-
new one?
isn't it the
Yeah,
Z06
It's
motor?
the Z06
Oh, really?
motor,
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
which
Oh.
is crazy. They have the
Yeah.
Z06 shocks in it. I know that.
They're both LS, but that's a huge difference.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
I don't keep up with American cars, so.
I'd like a CTS.
The Chevy
just for
SS.
telling.
Chevy
Yeah.
SS.
The one
Yeah.
that was on Drive. I saw one on the Ave. Cause like
Really?
I was just sitting at Starbucks looking out the window and I see this Chevy and I'm like, are those Brembos?
Yeah.
The hell? Someone put Brembos on an Impala and then I was like, wait,
But
it's an SS. Oh my god.
I don't know if I've ever seen one in person or if I just saw it but thought it was like a Malibu and didn't do anything because it doesn't really look much different besides like the
I
trim.
know. It's like the ultimate sleeper.
Yeah, and you can get them. They're selling them really cheap now. You can get one for like a new one with magnetic ride control and a stick for like 40 grand, I think, from a
magnetic
dealer.
ride control,
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's the best.
the active dampening thing.
Yeah, it's the best.
Impala. From the back, you're like, oh my god, GTR. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with the Ford Taurus. Like RX-7. Oh,
Oh.
never mind.
Taurus.
Nobody thought that about Alex.
Taurus.
For everybody who doesn't know, we did Lemons last year in a Ford Taurus show from, what was it, 1990?
90.
90.
But we don't talk.
We don't talk about that one.
Coming back 2015.
Oh, yeah.
I mean 2016.
Wait, you never said yours,
Did
did you?
you say one? Dang.
And why is it the PT Cruiser?
No. I mean, you can't even like that car.
You can't.
I'm sorry.
No, there's
Nobody
nothing
does
likable.
like that
Yeah,
car.
I mean, it's like there's nothing redeeming about it, like at all.
It's one of the few cars you can get like a fake wood trim on the outside.
That is
that's
true.
Something.
That is
Is that
true.
an option still?
I mean,
they don't sell it.
did you see the Prowler? Like, they tried to
Oh,
make the
Yeah.
cool PC Cruiser that
Mhm.
was I mean,
I thought they were all based off of Neon.
are they?
I think so.
The
I think the
Dodge.
chassis is the same.
Yeah.
Same
and, it has
platform.
and the turbo one is the
Mm.
SRT, I think.
SRT4s are sick.
Yeah.
That's a good car to put on this list, even though.
Yeah.
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 Even though we don't actually like it.
Actually, I don't actually like it.
I don't know
It's
if I
just
like it that
fast.
much.
Well, same with like the Neon SRT. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
Oh, I saw our favorite car today.
Oh yeah, what's the?
Juke Nismo.
Ooh.
No, please
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
I
yeah.
heard those are fun though, because they're so fast and it's
I
ridiculous.
don't know.
I've been inside a Juke before, and it's like the smallest cabin
I
I've
know,
ever imagined. Like it looks like not that small from the outside, but like I was in the back with my legs like cramped in.
Have you ever been inside a Cube?
I have not actually.
It's weird. They have like this weird
Is that
ripple
anyone?
headliner.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They have
That's
like
right.
a
Oh,
dome
yeah.
light and then it ripples out from the dome light. It's just a weird place.
Well, there was like some fashion designer collaborated with Nissan, I believe, to make that design that.
Designer collabs.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but they
The
definitely
BMW did that too for their hybrid thing.
the i8 or whatever.
Yeah.
That car actually is pretty tight though.
There's been a couple driving around UW that I've noticed. There was a black one and a white one. They look really cool in person.
Yeah.
The i8s.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sick.
Have you seen the interior of them? It's so nice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It's just kind of a bummer that it only has 3 cylinders.
Mhm.
But it's all recycled materials, right? That's the
I
thing.
think so.
Do you guys like the i3?
It's probably
No.
like biodegradable. Too.
Well,
The i3 is weird.
So you can drive like a douche and then be like, well, I'm saving the environment.
Leave
so
the car in the rain and melts.
I watched that smoking tire video, the one take on the i3,
Mhm.
and then like Matt Farah was talking about how the front tires are like that big.
Yeah.
And I saw it in person, and I was like, holy shit, those
No, yeah,
are
they're
like
like
actual
bicycle tires.
bicycle tires.
Mhm.
They're so small.
in the front.
Yeah, they're tiny, dude.
It's all about like
Interesting.
yeah, economy and stuff.
Pizza cutters.
I can't think of a car that's like I'm guilty because like I like all the cars that are weird with pride.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel guilty about it.
I know, and there's
Well,
always like a group of people that like every car too, you know. So.
Well, I don't know. There was one car that you know is weird that you like.
I don't know. I like the Toyota FX, the old front wheel drive one, the 4AG.
Oh, it's because of the 4AG.
Well, it's like front wheel drive and it looks like horrible. Oh, that's like the Civic Wago van. Yeah.
What?
There's a Civic Wago van that was all-wheel drive, 6-speed manual, like in the EF days,
Mm.
and they're like still expensive on Craigslist.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I mean, I've never heard of an all-wheel drive Honda before.
Yeah, it's all-wheel drive and 6-speed manual, and you can just like pull on STIs with just a B series and nothing else.
We'll see about
STIs.
that. We'll see about
Got
that.
Cobb tuned STI.
It's got the intake too. Come on.
I don't know about that intake in a tune though. Those are usually undefeatable.
Yeah, sure.
I also sort of kind of like the new Lexus look a little bit.
I
Like
think
it's
they
sort
look
of growing
really,
on me.
No, I think they look really good.
Yeah.
I'm a little ashamed because, like I said, it's a very unpopular opinion. I think.
Really?
I guess not in
I
this room
guess.
apparently, but
I saw the
No,
I
I
saw
think
the new
I
IS, and I was like, it just looks like someone with underbite.
Yeah,
I-
look weird.
I just,
Go for your
it's
underbite.
not fast. That's the thing. Like the ISF, I mean, even the RC is not that quick.
no.
I mean, how much you're paying for it? It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I know a guy who's got a like 08 IS 350, I think, and it makes pretty good power. It sends it to the rear wheels. Like it's kind of fun, and it sounds really cool. It's got a
Mhm.
V6,
Hmm.
but you know, it weighs like 4,500 pounds in a little like 3 Series size car.
These are all car club statistics.
Yeah.
yeah, don't quote us on anything. please.
Yeah.
You know what I found
Asterisk.
weird? You know what's weird? Cars that like there's an ISF, but there's also an ISF Sport package
Mm-hmm.
that isn't. It doesn't do anything. It's like a body kit.
It's like the BMW one with the
The M
like the
Sport?
Series M.
Yeah,
the M Sport.
yeah. I don't get that.
There's now AMG Sport too.
Well, I'll have,
Oh,
Is
yeah.
there?
Yeah.
It's just to make people feel special when they
Yeah.
buy a car, you know.
well, I have the Fit Sport too, so it's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
quick. I think it's like 200 horsepower now.
Ooh,
No, I think that's
that's
different.
pretty
though.
good for
No, it just has like a look kit.
Oh.
It's a sport package.
Makes like 800 at the rear wheels,
I
right?
mean, yeah, they sold it as a sport package. It has like a lip kit and then wheels. But it's still fine.
I had this one friend who used to drive like this old 02 Corolla, and he'd get pissed whenever he saw Corolla Sport driving around because he's like, it doesn't even do anything. It's a fake wing.
The little lip on the back. of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it does make it look kind of better, you know.
Yeah. Well,
It's an 02
anything.
Corolla.
I mean, is it my first choice? Like, no, but.
And I mean, you get a red badge, so like.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's definitely
like
it.
And I
plus
think
30
that's
that's
worth
worth it
it
right
slightly
there.
bigger
That's
wheels.
horsepower.
Dude, that adds more horsepower than stickers, man.
Mhm.
And yellow fog lights.
Mhm.
Hey man, I'd take a Corolla S.
Sure you would.
Actually, the XRS. You guys heard that one? There's an XRS version that's like 197 horsepower, and it looks like that ugly Corolla.
Which
Oh, yeah.
ugly
It's like
Corolla?
a sleeper. The same that's a Corolla S, like the one that
Oh,
was
the older
super
one?
plain.
Yeah.
But there's an XRS version that's rare and runs to like 8,000. Has like the Celica GTS motor.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's got the 2ZZ.
That is pretty cool.
Alright. Should we move on to news?
Sure, let's do that.
Anyone want to guess what's been demolishing lap records everywhere?
The Type R.
The Viper GTS.
ACR.
ACR, that's what I mean. The GTS was
Yeah.
the early one.
You know which lap record it demolished though? P1 and the 918.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
There's
really?
only been
Wow.
one track where the P1 and the 918 have raced, and that's on Big Willow down in California. Motor Trend did it with Randy Popes driving. But, like, how much it demolished them by is insane because pull up my notes.
Ooh.
So, 918, 120, 1 minute 29. P1, 130, and the ACR, 121.
Wow.
Yeah, but the
Jeez.
ACR
According to the video, at
Wow.
least.
I think the ACR runs like racing slicks too, though. That's how they did in like Nürburgring, and like everyone was getting mad because they run like full racing tire. It's
Yeah,
not
because the
like
ACR is not really like the P1 918 can still kind of be considered a road car.
Mm-hmm.
Same
The
with
ACR
the
is just a track car.
I mean, you can barely consider a standard Viper track. I mean,
Exactly,
a road car,
yeah.
man. To be honest, dude.
But still, I mean, like, to be fair, pretty sure Big Willow has like a lot of straightaways. I remember,
Yeah.
I think I read a similar article about that. Like, if it can pull on those cars in the straights, then it's still really, really, really fast.
Oh yeah.
But, like, how much it beat them by? Like,
That's incredible.
6-ish seconds? That's incredible.
Yeah,
it's
that's
also a lot of
nuts.
driver skill because I think the Viper has like no assist still.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
don't have
Yeah, a lot of
traction control
aero.
or anything.
Yeah.
Lots of arrow.
Viper to me is the epitome of just like complete ridiculousness. Like,
I love it.
I mean, it's awesome. I love
it.
it, but it's just like completely like ridiculous in so many
Mhm.
different ways. You know,
Yeah.
like.
They usually hold records for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for the next
Just
car.
wait until they come out with, like, the P1R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna
I've actually
drop
always
your
liked the
car.
Viper, though. You know what I mean?
No,
I'm not a
always
huge
liked
American
it.
Muscle fan or whatever, but I really do like the Viper. The
It's
Viper
pretty
is cool.
iconic.
The way it looks from the back with like that really, really wide track with the wide tires too.
Oh,
is,
yeah.
is very nice.
I
Remember,
love that.
Actually, my cousin was gonna buy one when he was in college, and the dealership actually said, "I don't feel comfortable selling you this car because you're too young." And 75% of people who buy this car crash it on the way home from the dealership. So I'm not gonna sell it to you. Sorry, kid.
I could believe that.
I mean, that says a lot right there when a car salesman says, "I'm not gonna sell you this $100,000 car."
My uncle had, I forget what year it was. It was like early 2000s Viper.
So, like,
and
the
he
first
actually-
gen?
Huh?
Was that the first gen?
I think it was the second gen.
No, it's
Okay.
it's the middle.
But he drives old retired NASCARs,
Oh, wow.
and he said the Viper was a lot to handle even for him, and like those things have no. He said it's a wildly different thing. And
I want to drive one day.
Well, I think-
Dodge, sponsor us.
yeah,
Please,
Please.
we're talking good things about you.
You already got a
We might
Corvette.
not crash.
Shout out to
Well,
Muhammad.
I mean, the origin of the Viper is pretty nuts. When you think, I mean, it was like basically they put a semi-truck engine in a car that's made out of like canoe material. I mean, it's like ridiculous.
Well, that's like the Corvette too. Like
Mhm.
a lot of people, it's like a different tactic. Like you can really engineer. You can just put a big motor in a light car.
And just pray for the best.
Yeah.
The Corvette's
Heavy
changed
crash.
a lot, though. Have you ever seen, like, the first gen Corvette
Looks like
before
ass.
the C2?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a sports car.
not at all.
It looks like something you cruise in.
The C3 is whack too.
I honestly didn't like Corvettes until maybe like 2 years ago. To be completely frank.
Really?
Yeah.
Until the
Yeah.
C7 came out?
Yeah,
or-
actually, well, I was sort of against them, I guess, for some weird reason. But now I don't know. Even the older ones, I still kind of like now. Looking
Really,
back,
that's
like
interesting.
a C6 is a really good sports car.
I think the
Still.
C5 is cool.
C5 is cool.
Palm
You can do a
plates
lot
are good.
aftermarket.
Dude, every time like you pick the Corvette in Gran Turismo, like when we were growing up, it just spins out. So I was like, this is
At least,
horrible.
at least it's realistic, right? Yeah, but I don't know. The new Z06 is really nice.
Mhm.
The Stingray is really
That
nice.
is.
It's having cooling issues apparently.
The
The new
Stingray
one?
or Z06?
The Z06.
Oh
I'm not
yeah, I
surprised.
just read that.
I'm
Yeah,
not
that
sure.
doesn't shock me.
Yeah, like they brought the GM engineers to the track when they were testing it at Motor Trend, and they still couldn't fix it. They were like, "Man, I don't know what's going on with this thing."
There's no
That's
boost on
yeah.
the super
I mean, I actually know somebody who works on really high-end cars at Kintrell Motorsports down in Kirkland, and when he works on the Z06, he says, for the amount of money you're paying, I mean, they still don't use the highest quality materials to like build the interior and whatnot. So, I don't know. It's an interesting thought.
It's in
They're
that
still trying to keep the price down a little bit because that's always
Yeah,
kind of
I
been
mean-
Corvette's like.
It's still so cheap
The
compared to its
workman's like,
competition.
yeah. It's the
And
workman's
well, I mean,
car.
the amount of power you get out of it, yeah, I guess.
It's
Mhm.
faster than a 458.
Yeah,
so
and it
it's-
costs like, was it start at like 75 grand or something like that?
That's insane. I feel like the C6 Corvette is where the GTR used to be.
Yeah, GTR is not a good deal anymore, to be
No.
honest. Like,
Then we also have to take into mind it's 6 years old now
Mhm.
for the same model.
Yeah.
They'll come out with the next one and it'll be crazy.
But when it originally came out in 2009, and you could buy it for $60K, and that was the deal of like the century.
yeah.
There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
beating that.
I think they're just waiting for someone to beat the 0 to 60.
Yeah,
And they're gonna drop the new
And people
one.
are still buying them, I guess.
I mean, how much does the
Still
GTR cost now? Like,
Like
115 or
120?
something.
Yeah, around
like that,
120.
It's doubled. They have changed it though a little bit,
yeah.
That's got a lot
I
more
feel like-
power. It was like 480, and now it's like 560.
but still, it's
There are
like
a lot of little
incremental
stuff to
change
it.
and like double the price.
But even the 480 horsepower felt like ridiculously fast when you're behind the wheel for some reason. Like,
That's because it like uses everything. It doesn't spin at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
What else is in the news?
Next piece of news. It's probably the last one, but there's a new off-road car from Germany. It's the Beetle.
what?
They're making a Dune Beetle.
Like from factory.
From factory, they are making a Dune Beetle. Let's see, it sits 0.4 inches higher and has a 0.6 inch wider rear track. Dune graphics, HIDs,
Ooh.
LED lights, LED lights everywhere.
That adds like another 30 horsepower, dude.
Yeah, man.
Let's see, 1.8 liter turbocharged inline 4 6-speed automatic. 170 horsepower, 184 pound-feet of torque. I wonder how much it weighs though.
It's probably like a Golf.
Yeah,
DSG.
Probably heavier than a Golf.
I mean they probably would share transmission, right? 'Cause
It wouldn't
Volkswagen.
surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That actually is another car that I'm kind of. I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess you could say ashamed to like, but I don't know. Like
The
the
Beetle?
old school bugs are actually pretty badass.
Those are those
I
are
like
really
the
No need to
like-
have shame with that one.
I like the Dune
Kirby.
Beetles.
Dude, you put. I think people used to put Porsche 911 motors into those things. and They're freaking
Yeah.
ripped, man.
They do a lot of STI ones now.
STI Beetles.
Yeah, there's a lot of like, swap kits.
Have you seen the Mighty Car Mods episode?
The
Miss Daisy?
Miss Daisy.
Yeah, they put like what was it?
It was.
A
EJ.
Forester.
Was that one they did the Forester? I think.
I think it was the Forester engine. They took the Forester block and then they shoved it into a Beetle and then they made 300 horsepower.
Something like that. Yeah.
It's in
They
kilowatts.
beat Super Gramps with it. So.
Yeah, they beat Super
It's in
Grims
Australia.
by like a good amount.
So it's just like a weird and slightly worse 911, basically.
Yeah,
Pretty
but
much.
faster than the 911.
Uh,
You ever see that Top Gear episode where like they raced a Beetle against a 911? Except
I actually haven't.
I must
They-
have.
they took the Beetle and then they raced. It was a quarter-mile drag race, right?
Oh,
Except-
that. Yeah.
They took the Beetle and then they
Oh,
dropped
yeah,
it from
yeah.
a mile in the sky. And then they raced the Porsche a mile on the ground and the Beetle won.
What a job, man! Seriously.
I love Top
A
Gear.
mile.
I can't wait for them
Sounds
to come
just
back.
dangerous.
Amazon,
Driving towards a falling car.
you're taking over. Send them here.
Jeremy was here a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
he Yeah.
Was, yeah.
Missed that.
Yeah.
We'll get him next time.
Should have brought him to underground.
Hey man.
U-Car, I-Car.
What
Yeah.
else is in the news? Nothing.
You guys have anything cool to talk about cars?
Not broad enough. 2 JDM news. I'll share that for another. If you guys want to know about the Spoon Civic, let me know.
You guys heard more rumors on the second gen BRZ and FRSs?
Oh no, what's going on?
Rumor on that?
There's always been
Yeah, always
rumors.
circulating around.
Supposedly now, I don't know if you guys saw at I think it was a New York Auto Show, the newest BRZ STI concept.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly Toyota bought the patent to that now. But
Oh.
so I don't know exactly where that's going to go, and they still say like it's going to be made by Fuji Heavy Industries and everything. But they've been speculating on stuff like that for the past ever since it came out. So who knows what's
Wasn't
actually going to be?
wasn't that concept essentially like an aero kit? Basically, like they didn't.
Pretty much.
didn't
They
boost
never
any
showed.
power,
They never
right?
said anything about what's under the hood.
Okay.
So
heard-
who knows?
That's always an area of debate. I mean, a lot of people say the FRS / BRZ should have came with more horsepower, but then other people say, well, that would defeat the purpose.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it's a really contested area.
Yeah, I think it's good. Like, it's a good daily driver if that's what you're gonna like. If that's what you want it for. But there's plenty of stuff to make it have plenty more power. There's so many supercharger and turbocharger kits, and so I think with the price that it's at a good amount of horsepower because you can. It's pretty cheap compared for what you're getting.
It's at, what, like 200 horsepower?
Base FRS starts at like 20. Oh, horsepower
Yeah,
is 200.
Yeah, 200, right?
Yeah, but they're really light.
Yeah, but the car weighs like 9.
2,700
Yeah,
pounds.
it's like,
Mm-hmm.
And it looks awesome.
Yeah.
It's really
FRS and the BRZ, they do look.
It looks really fast,
really
which is
fast.
kind of funny.
Yeah, people think it's a lot more expensive.
If you put them on the, if you
Yeah.
put the exhaust kits onto it, sounds really fast too.
Yeah.
Is this a Mercedes?
Well, I thought about that after I watched that one take video that Max did with the Genesis.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it just seemed the Genesis seems so much more powerful, and like for a similar price point. You know, if you wanted that power, you could just get a Genesis with maybe
But
used.
it is a
I would rather
significant
have a
amount
BRZ
heavier,
than a
isn't
It is a lot heavier. So it does handle worse
Yeah, I
significantly.
think I'd rather have the BRZ.
Yeah,
I would too.
rather
I would have a BRZ.
over a Genesis.
Because like
Mhm.
it's, I mean, it might be slower, but it's probably more fun.
I guess I'm kind of biased because I have a BRZ and it's,
Oh, okay.
I didn't know if you guys knew.
You didn't wait.
Yeah.
You wait till now to tell us.
It's a good thing we didn't just trash the BRZ.
Well, I think that's like, yeah, I don't know. The
No.
fun is.
It is insanely fun to drive.
They're supposed to be like. I mean, I think they designed it for people to modify them.
Oh yeah, it's totally a tuning platform.
I think
Yeah,
just
like-
give it a couple more years, that's gonna become like the new Honda Civic. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like,
I heard the supercharger kit was really good for that.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
6
actually what I'm
grand.
looking into right
Yeah.
now.
Supercharge or turbo?
What do you guys think about the new
Crawford
Angry
BRZ.
Miata?
About what?
The new Angry Miata.
Dude, the new Miata's
I saw one the other day. They look
Mhm.
interesting.
yeah, the new Miata's tight.
I heard they have a lot of
I
body.
heard it's better than the
Yeah.
BRZ.
Yeah, I heard it's like
Oh,
way
snap.
better than BRZ. Like,
Dang, man, it's like that.
yeah.
No, but I mean, I heard it's really good. Like
Yeah.
the power weight is good. They're comparing that in the BRZ.
Mm-hmm. I've heard really weird things about the body roll because people are like, "Oh, it has a ton," but then I think Motor Trend was like, "Oh, that's one of the things that makes it really good is it has this much body roll,"
Yeah.
which I don't really
I don't get
understand. It doesn't. They're like it handles really well,
It's like-
but it's like you're on a boat, and it seems like it's kind of a contradiction.
Yeah, that
Has the
seems.
Miata ever
So-
seemed boaty?
No.
Mm.
I mean, my
I guess
brother
boat
has
was kind
one.
of just like the amount of movement it has, not the obviously not the size of it, but they're like, "Oh, there's so much body roll," but it makes it more exciting or something.
Yeah,
which
it's less like hardcore enthusiasts,
Mhm.
I guess, but fun in its own way. Maybe I don't know if I would like it that much.
Nah, I would kind of get scared. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip over or something.
My brother had the stock suspension on an NA Miata. Like it did like dip really hard.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've driven an NB and it dips a lot, but I don't think you can make a Miata not fun to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can stand it.
Mm-hmm.
That's like pretty much everybody's like go-to
You
like
can sense it.
response. When people ask, "I'm looking for a cheap, fun, like reliable car,"
Mhm.
people usually say Miata.
Yeah.
It's at least in the top 5 for a lot of
Oh, yeah.
people.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
only like 3G.
It's dirt cheap and it's cheap to work on.
Especially in the
Reliable.
winter too, they're cheaper to buy.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're reliable too.
Kind of like how in the winter all-wheel drive prices go.
Well, I'm from California, so
Nah,
we don't have rain at all.
It's almost becoming a problem now.
It is a huge problem.
yeah.
Actually, it's not okay.
It's like
Sad.
put water in that envelope, send it to you.
Mail me water bottles, guys.
Do you have any other topics?
No.
I could think of one. If you guys want to keep talking.
Yeah, what's
Go.
your
I would say like same thing with the car guilty that you're guilty to like. What about modifications that you're like
That you're ashamed of
that
like
you're ashamed of like?
Oh,
Mm.
oh man, that's a good
I
question.
can go.
Yeah, go.
Go.
I low key like Underglow, but I won't install it because it's too embarrassing.
Yeah.
There's a guy.
It's a statement.
I'm sorry.
There's a guy that was in the car scene that I was a part of before I moved to Seattle, and he had a S15 with
Ooh.
purple underglow and bright green neon wheels, and it almost worked.
Wait, an
It
S15?
almost.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, if you have an S15, you can do whatever the
Wait,
hell
where?
you want, man.
in
Seriously.
Eugene, Oregon.
How do you have an S15?
I have no idea.
It's illegal.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
illegal
Yeah.
racing.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly had one.
Eugene, Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eugene,
Of
Mexico.
course.
From what I remember.
It was Eugene,
That's what
Japan.
I'm saying. Dude, honestly, if you have an S15, you could make it bright pink if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I'd still think it's
Oh,
cool.
I mean, if I had like a 240, I'd probably put Underglow and just
Mm.
be like,
You might-
well, it's just a drift car.
You're kind of obligated to. You have a 240. Yeah.
I feel like there
Whatever
were
you
some
want.
cars that you could do anything and nobody would complain because they're like, oh, okay, it's that kind of a car.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There was a video of this guy who bought a used like new Camaro, and then he like found a remote in it
Mhm.
and pressed a button, and like he found out he had underglow on his car, and it would like change colors and stuff. And he was like, "Well, I guess that's on my car."
My
now."
first car, my first car didn't have underglow, but it had interior lights that would change and flash colors. So it'd go like red, white, and like
Mini
green,
Cooper had that
and,
too.
Blue. Yeah.
Not even kidding.
It kind of actually tripped me out because it had it in the back, and when it went red and blue, I kind of like freaked out, like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
crap! Like, am I getting pulled? Oh, never mind. It's just my own interior
Not
lights.
bad.
Oh,
That's
you
a
know what I
horrible
hate?
cover choice.
Songs that have police sirens.
Oh,
in it.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
on the
and
radio.
you
it's
don't
like,
expect
just
it.
irresponsible.
Hand your friend the aux cord. You play something with the police siren. Oh no! What did I do?
No, dude. In high school, there was a kid who actually had a white Crown Vic X like police interceptor, and what he would do is he would park on the side of the road on Friday nights and just like wait. And there were so many times where I would drive by him and like slam on my brakes, realize it's this freaking kid in my school, just like sitting there like.
I feel like that'd be a great car for like
Do you have nothing
freeway
better to do?
driving.
Yeah.
Like if you're on the highway, people will just move out of your way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's this
Supposed
one
to be
mountain
fast, too.
down where I live in super northern Mexico. This guy, he buys. I think he bought a Crown Vic just to park it there because like he parks it just with the front peeking out, and it's on a straight on this mountain road. So you'll be bombing down the mountain road.
Wow.
You'll see the Crown Vic, and you're just like, oh no, and then it's just there every time.
That's just mean. Why
That's
would
cruel. Or people who buy Crown Vics and put like a roof rack on them.
Mhm.
There was that stand.
Does anyone like the roof racks?
I mean, I kind of like one on my car. I'm not gonna lie.
With nothing on it.
Oh, one mod that I'm ashamed to say that I like is the light bars on the STIs. I just think those are really cool.
LED light.
Yeah,
bar,
even though
the
people
rally one.
tend to give me shit for that, but I think the LED like light bar you put on the front grill, I think is pretty
I
cool.
like the rally lights.
I saw a guy who had he had a front mount and then his hood scoop had a light bar in it. And it was pretty cool.
That's actually, I mean, that actually sounds kind of cool.
Yeah,
Like, I
it
mean,
was his was all it was like a
Like-
dune machine basically, and he had a ram bar on the front and everything, and it was a pretty sick STI.
what year?
It was a Hawkeye.
Oh, that's a good year.
One thing. So like every Mustang since like ever has had fake hood scoops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you look
actually,
at them,
no.
they're actually like they're not functional. Probably worse for Aero, but I've always wanted one for mine just because like the V6s don't come with a real like they come with like an inlet kind of hood scoop, not the big bulgy hood
Mhm.
scoop.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to get one.
just for the shits and giggles.
Just for shits
Yeah.
and giggles.
I like those ones
Not
with like a
the
huge
fake hood
tunnel
scoop.
that come out.
Yeah.
You know?
At least your Mustang's not a convertible, and at least it's manual though. Just
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't have a V6 automatic convertible. That'd be
You
bad.
can have it for very little money.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know what it is about your year of Mustang. What is 2001?
2000.
2000. Like people really like to rice those out for some reason. I don't know what
They
it is, but
do.
I really like that era.
They really-
Well,
You
sort of.
really?
For what it costs.
I like
Yeah,
it. A
they
lot,
really
too.
Hondify those Mustangs.
Oh,
these days.
yeah.
I don't know what that is, but it's like
It's the only generation you can kind of like you
Well,
can
that
get
and
the
previous one too.
yeah the Fox bodies are
No,
they can
not
get
that.
pretty
There was
nice.
like that '90s one.
The one with like
Oh,
the
the curvy
curved
ones?
tail lights.
Yeah, the 94.
yo, I actually
ones.
really like the Fox body. I'm not gonna lie. Like
I do too. It's a death trap though.
It's alright.
it's 5.0.
It just looks so
liter V8.
weird.
They can be done really well though.
Yeah. I mean, Matt Ferris is really
Well, I
nice.
think
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
that year is when the U.S. put all those like economic regulations on their cars. So like, I think that is a 5-liter V8, but it only makes like, I think not even like 200 horsepower or something. That's ridiculous.
It's like the C3 Corvette.
And then you've got the Sierra Cosworth, so that's cool.
If you go in there, just change a few things up, or something out, you can make fat power.
One does not simply.
Something out. Did you hear Rob Dahm found his 4-rotor?
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Where-
UPS was trying to sell it
Oh, yeah,
on
that's
eBay.
weird.
That's so messed
Oh,
up,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, he found the 4-rotor.
I'm just like,
And they told him, like, apparently they told him not to get it because they would go get it or something. Now he's still battling with them for, like, the money that he lost.
well, yeah, I'm sure it wasn't
Yeah.
cheap.
I'm not sure if that's UPS's fault. That's probably like one guy that was like, "Give me this."
Somebody who knows cars saw that and was just like, well, sorry,
Oh,
UPS lost your package, buddy.
Yeah.
You lost an entire motor? Like, what?
A 4-rotor, one
Yeah,
of, like,
like-
4 in the world.
Forerunner is probably like as big as this.
That guy's 20BRX7 is sick, bro.
Mhm.
Like, oh my gosh.
Alright, sounds good. Thanks for listening, guys. See you in
Yeah, watching.
2 weeks.